Otherwise, they are unable to pay the power generating companies. You know, all the states, DISCOMs are in serious crisis. So in order to help them, there is a emergency liquidity injection, which is happening to the extent of 90,000 crores. Now the Power Finance Corporation, REC, the Rural Electrification Corporations, both of them put together will infuse liquidity of 90,000 crores to all the DISCOMs against all the receivables that they have. They are sitting there without getting paid. In turn, they are not able to pay the GENCOs. In turn, the GENCOs are wondering where they will have more money to pay for producing electricity. And at a time when we are talking about Atmanirbhar Bharat, at a time when we are also rightly claiming the credit for having made India a surplus power generating country, we've reached a stage where DISCOMs don't have money because they're sitting with receivables. So we are now making a provision, a one-time provision, for PFCs and RECs to infuse that money into the DISCOMs against their receivables, and who in turn, this will be done with the state issuing guarantees. The guarantee, the amount which is being infused on guarantees being given by states. Now, obviously, having received that infusion of money, the DISCOMs will pay the GENCOs. GENCOs in turn will clear their dues and keep the cycle moving. Now, what does this do to the customer? The customer, we want the benefit to be passed on to the customer. We are in fact telling the central public sector generation companies that they shall give rebate to those DISCOMs which shall pass these benefits to the final customer. So we are making it clear to the central public sector generation companies that on receiving the money from the DISCOMs, they should be able to pass it on again back to the consumers. So this is a one-time infusion of liquidity for cash desperate DISCOMs. All Government of India agencies, such as the railways, road transport, highways, CPW, etc., will now give 6 months extension without any cost to the contractors, so that extension should cover construction work or goods and services contracts that they have with central government agencies. They can take additional 6 months to comply with the contract condition. So the extension is up to 6 months, is what I'm being told. Okay. Covers construction. This shall cover construction work or cover even goods and services contracts. It will also cover completion of works and intermediate milestones that they may have. This will also cover and extend concessional period which is given in PPP contracts. So even the concessional periods will get extended up to 6 months. And in order to facilitate greater liquidity which they can obtain, government agencies will partially release bank guarantees to the extent of the partially completed contracts. So if a particular contract is completed to some extent and not fully, to that some extent, the partial bank guarantee will also be released so that the cash flow will improve. The Urban Development Ministry shall issue advisory to the states and the union territories so that the regulatory authorities are given clear picture that they can treat the COVID-19 period as an event where you can invoke the force measure. In other words, they can treat it as an act of God, and to that extent be flexible about the execution of the contract signed. This will also mean that with the necessary changes, they will have to issue fresh project registration certificates. They can extend the registration and the completion dates. Suo motu, they can do it by 6 months for all registered projects, expiring on or before 25th March 2020. So using the force majeure on clause, they can suo moto extend the registration and completion date by 6 months if the project was registered on or after 25th March 2020. So there need not be individual applications separately for it. They can suo moto do it. They can also issue fresh project registration certificate automatically with revised timelines. So this way, people who had entered into a contract and got fixed because of the coronavirus will not suffer.
Please like and subscribe to Telugu 99 News.
Please subscribe Telugu 99 News.
హలో నా పేరు రాజీవ్ తెలుగా తెలుగు 99 న్యూస్కి సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి థ్యాంక్ యూ
Please like, share and subscribe to Telugu 99 News channel. Thank you.
Subscribe to Telugu 99 News.
Hello everybody, please do subscribe to Telugu 99 News channel.
Please subscribe to Telugu 99 News. Thank you.
Please subscribe Telugu 99 News channel.
Please subscribe to Telugu 99 News.
తెలుగు 99 న్యూస్ ఛానల్కి శుభాకాంక్షలు.
మా ఛానల్ నుండి వచ్చే మరిన్ని అప్డేట్స్ కోసం సబ్స్క్రైబ్ బటన్ ప్రెస్ చేసి పక్కన ఉన్న బెల్ ఐకాన్ని నొక్కండి.